Beautiful, beautiful day here in Colorado, Saturday, March 21st. And I just got off the phone with a homeowner who's looking to sell a house. They're a retired landlord. They have had it as a rental, this property in Platt Park, for about 20 years. And they truly just don't care, to keep it as a rental anymore. They've owned it free and clear for a long time. They actually bought it cash, and so they've been making a lot of money, and they'll make a lot of money even when they sell. And when we got on the phone, they said, I spoke to a few other investors. I don't want to get lowballed. I'm not going to sell my house for a song. And they were very abrasive from the start. And for me, I don't, mind it. It's just like, I totally understand. But it is unfortunate where when somebody has a fixer-upper home, because the tenants ended up trashing the place, unfortunately. They raised the rents, and the old tenants moved out, and they brought new tenants. And over the past year, they didn't take care of it at all. They didn't take care of the lawn. They weren't even mowing the lawn. They weren't really treating it well. There's holes in the walls now and stuff. And so, yes, it's a fixer-upper home, but especially in this market, the days of selling 60 cents on the dollar just don't exist. They just don't exist today. And I had a wasp land on my phone, and I was just trying to move my hand so it can go away, but it just doesn't exist anymore. You don't have to do that was at a whole different time period, where the only reason why people were even making extreme lowball offers was because of after the last crash, after the last real estate crash. And that was a whole different situation, and so it created a stigma and a consciousness that investors just lowball you. And then when it comes to even investors today, there's a lot of people trying to teach real estate investing and whatnot, and they all teach like blanketed approaches. So what they think may work in Kansas City, they think that's going to work in Denver, Colorado, and vice versa, right? So they don't even know how to run numbers. They're newbies. They have no idea what they're doing. And that's honestly, even if it's off the internet, we have 12 years experience, done over 100 plus real estate deals. We have the experience, we have the testimonials. And so, yeah, the thing is, with us being as long as we're in business for, all it comes down to is what's the house worth in its exact condition today, right? Which is why we run a proper scope of work, and we actually get contractor bids. And, our offers just don't come over a 2-minute phone call. That's not the way we operate. So it shows, and even in our process, like, we get it. You want an offer right away, and it's all about speed in this business. But, we have to take our time with every offer, because once we make an offer, it's one that we're 100% confident we can close with. And most of these investors are not doing that. You'll get them on the phone, and they're just like, well, it looks like I'll be able to offer you X amount. And it's like, but they didn't even see the house. Like, how are they supposed to know? They don't even know. Like, unless you sent them even if you did a video walkthrough, it's not enough. Like, did they actually do a proper inspection? Did they know what the homes could sell for? Did they know where repairs are going to cost? And that's one of the things this homeowner really respected, was when I was speaking with them, how very thorough I was and patient I was in saying, you don't have to accept my offer. You don't have to accept any real estate agent's listing offer. Like, there's no obligation. You got to go out there and talk to a few people and just see who's going to be the one that just makes most sense for you. What option is just best for you? We don't buy every house we look at, and that's totally fine. We don't want to buy every house we look at. There are times, it doesn't matter what people say about the market. We're not desperate. We do business all over Colorado. There's no reason to try to force everything into a deal. And so if you want to speak to a professional house buying company like us, who's going to be relaxed, who's going to take their time and truly make you a fair offer, go to sellcoloradohouse.com today, and we'll speak more. I'll talk to you soon.